Hey, Jimmy with Cuff and Stuff. Man, have we got a good one for you today. This one you want to watch close. I'm going to show you how to cook the best ribeye you've ever put in your mouth. Okay? I know, that's a bit bold, but I've got something that's going to help get to the point I want it to be perfect. That is the new ChefsTemp ProTemp 2. Man, this thing does more than you can imagine. We've been waiting on something that not only will give us the temperature, but also help regulate our smokers or grills or whatever. This is the gadget. ChefsTemp has a gadget called a Brizo. It is basically a fan that you mount on your grill or your smoker, connected to the ProTemp 2. It will regulate the grill temperature by turning the fan on and off. When the temperature gets, you can set it. You can set all kind of alarms on this thing. And the big new part is this new probe. Now, this probe is the thinnest probe on the wireless market, okay? This thing doesn't poke a big hole in your meat. Also, this end on the original ProTemp was ceramic, and it only went up to like 600 degrees or so. This will go to 1,000 degrees, okay? So we're gonna use this to help cook our steak today, and we're gonna go over and get the fire going, and I'll bring you right back.
Welcome to Cuff and Stuff.
We've got two nice steaks. These are right off the meat counter. They're not prime. They're still marbled pretty well. They're different sizes. And one of the great things about the ChefsTemp ProTemp 2 is you can use multiple probes. So we're going to use two today. Now, my wife likes her steak cooked a lot more done than I do. So using two probes, I'm gonna be able to watch both of these steaks. So let's season them up, all right? This is 2 parts coarse ground black pepper, this 16 mesh, and coarse ground kosher salt mixed together. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a nice little healthy coat on this steak. Flip him over, do the same thing. And I know some of you are saying, wait, where's Uncle Steve's? Well, it's right here. I haven't forgotten Uncle Steve. This is the original. And man, this has got flavors in it. This is gonna add a nice color and another level, another layer of flavor. So there's both sides. Now I'm gonna let this ribeyes hang out for just a little bit while our fire's getting up to temperature, and when it's time to put them on the grill, I'll take you there. Okay, well, we've got our fire up to temp. That's 250. I'm gonna put both of these in the middle, just like this. All right, you see I've got a water pan on the side right here. All right, let's close her up. Now, here's what I wanna do. I'm gonna go to about 110 internal on mine. And I probably will go about 125 on the other one. and then we're gonna take them off, take them over to the table, and I'll show you what's next. Well, the chef's temp says that our steaks are ready to take off. Now, I'm looking at 126 already on my wife's steak, on the one on probe 2, and I'm looking at 109, which is right there, that's close enough, on probe 1, which is mine. So I'm gonna take these off. They've got enough smoke on them, and these things are so tender. You gotta be careful with them, they're gonna fall apart. All right, we're taking them off. We're going to the table. Come on with us. Okay, here we go. Now we're coming over. We're gonna do a pan sear. That's our next step. So I'm gonna take, this is avocado oil. It's a good high temp oil. You use whatever you like. I'm gonna put about that much in it. I wanna be sure my pan's good and coated. And let's just swirl it around in there and get a good coating. Let's get our pan up to temp. And I want to get this pan screaming hot. Okay, you see, you can tell from the smoke, I've got the pan screaming hot. And I'm just going to take and lay this down away from me. And you hear that sound? That's what I'm looking for. Put this one in here right beside it. Now remember, the inside probes, which I think there are 5 temperature sensors inside the probe, go to more than 200 degrees, which is plenty because I'm not going anywhere near that with these steaks. The outside ambient temperature will go to 1,000 degrees. So I'm not worried about how hot the pan's getting and all of that. That does not matter to me at all. All right, I'm gonna cook. Now I'm watching this temperature come up on these steaks, and I can tell from the sound when the sear is good and ready, and that's all I'm gonna do. Now it's gonna bring both of these steaks temp internal up, all right? I don't want my steak to go above 125, maybe 130, okay? Her steak is fair game. We can leave it on. Now, I'm not gonna incinerate it in the pan, but I'm gonna get it good and done for her. That's the way she likes them. I can't teach her better. All right, so let's let this go. And you notice I'm not touching it. I'm just gonna let it lay there. I'm gonna let it sear, and in a minute or two, I'll flip it over and let it sear on the other side. Okay, it's time. Let's flip these steaks over. Oh yeah, that sear I was talking about, there it is. All right, we're gonna let this other side sear for about a minute or so. It won't take long. All right, I've taken the smaller one out. I have pulled the probes out of both. Don't need them. That is about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm gonna put half a stick of butter. There's half a stick. And I'm gonna put, a teaspoon of thyme. Those are thyme leaves. All right. I want the butter to melt. And the steak to finish cooking. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these gloves and I'm gonna tilt this pan over here and I'm gonna start basting this steak in this garlic butter with thyme. I'm just gonna baste it over the top. All right. Hope we didn't overcook it. Let's see. Let's put a probe in it. That's 127. I can go with that. Let's take him off. Time for you to come off, big boy. Let's put this one on. And let's baste him. All right, turn the fire off. That one I'm gonna let sit. Mine is resting. All right, let's let them rest about maybe 10 minutes, maybe that much, okay? Let them finish, do what they're gonna do, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we've let them rest about 10 minutes or so. Let's cut into this thing, see what we've got. Oh, look at that. That is perfect for me, all right? That's not medium rare. It's more toward the medium than the rare side, but that's just perfect. We can take, and this is, it's slicing through like butter. There's nothing to do but try this. Melts in your mouth. That butter, garlic flavor comes through. Oh my goodness. Salt and pepper, Uncle Steve's original, perfect mix with this. This is just, look at that. I gotta go back, I'm sorry. You don't have to chew off a bite, you just pull it off with your teeth. Oh my goodness, that's good. Perfect steak. Listen, I was able to do this because I could monitor it exactly where I wanted with this new ChefsTemp. This is the ChefsTemp Pro 2. Oh my goodness. I couldn't tell where I poked a hole in it. I believe, now, I'm not a competition steak cook. I cook like I want it cooked, okay? There's a lot of different ways to cook a steak, but if you've never tried one that's pan-seared in cast iron like this, you need to try it. And then finished with butter, oh man. Hey listen, thanks to ChefsTemp for sending us this to try out. Worked perfect. It didn't drop out of time. I was able to go in the house. I could have gone anywhere. If I was cooking a bigger piece of meat, a brisket or something, I could have gone to the grocery store, watched it all over town while it cooked. Thanks, ChefsTemp. Thanks, Uncle Steve. Hey, until next time, if you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side and subscribe? I'll have another video just for you over here. Hit that like, give me a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. None of that's gonna cost you a dime. Until next time, hang tight and be good to one another. Hang tight.